Hey, how you doing today? I am Taquila Coleman. In today's video, we're going to share a dream the Lord gave me on March the 8th. Your enemies will never touch you again. Now, when I refer to the enemies, I'm referring to the enemies who came up against your God ordained love story. Okay, these are the enemies of the past. All right. Um, your enemies of the past, they know who you are. They know God is with you. They know you are a child of God, and they will never touch you again. So again, I had this dream March the 8th. Let me just say that this particular dream, each time I will wake up and go right back to sleep, because I did it 3 times. Each time, it was almost as if God just kept hitting rewind and then play, rewind, play, rewind, play. Okay, God wanted me to see, like take heed to this dream. Okay, so here's the dream. So March the 8th, I had a dream. My spouse was in the dream, and I knew my enemies were in a dream. And also, God highlighted to me a prophet a lot of you all follow was also in a dream as well. And I didn't know this particular prophet was my enemy. I kind of suspected it, but I didn't know for a fact. But since God highlighted this prophet in my dream, now I know this particular person was an enemy and probably more than likely did some type of witchcraft on me in the past. So my enemies were in a dream and they were all crying. It was almost as if they were behind bars, like in a jail, and they were all crying. They were being tortured, and all I could hear was screaming. They was like, "Ah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." That's what I could hear. And as they were crying and being tortured and tormented in their mind, I began to hear, "At the name of Jesus, all knees shall bow." Right, and I woke up. Now let me just say this: ever since God called me to this God ordained stance, I don't know why I kept saying this, but I kept saying out of my mouth when the enemy started coming for me, I kept telling the enemy, "You will bow at the name of Jesus." Maybe that was prophetic, maybe that was the Lord speaking through me, but I do know all throughout this stance, I kept telling the enemy. I even told my spouse, "You will bow at the name of Jesus. You coming for me, you coming for God, and you will bow." So I gave you the dream. Like I said, your enemies know who you are. They know you are a child of God. They know God is with you. They know God is protecting you. They also know because God has made it known to your enemies. Okay, the people who came up against this love story, the ones who try to keep you and your spouse apart, away from one another, and including your spouse. Okay, because your spouse could have been an enemy as well in this love story. God has made it crystal clear who you are to your spouse. So everyone know that God has chosen you to be your God ordained spouse. Your spouse know, okay, that you are the chosen one for them. God has made this crystal clear. They know not to touch you again. When I say touch, they were these particular enemies were doing witchcraft on you. They had your picture, your items on demonic altars. So they know not to touch you ever again. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to prove yourself because God is already, He says, already making it known to the enemies. Touch not my anointed one. Do my prophets no harm. So they know. And like I said, God has made it clear to them and they know they were wrong. Okay. So at the name of Jesus, all knees shall bow. Your enemies are bowing in this season. They know you are covered by God. They know you are God's chosen one, and they know they were wrong. Okay, they are being tortured right now. They begging God for mercy. Okay, and they will never touch you again. All right. So that is the dream. I am Tequila Coleman. I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care.